Hey guys, today I'm back for another video. It's the second book of my reading list of Québec en novembre. So if you didn't watch the first video that I did on M de Kim Tsui, you can go watch it and it's going to be up there so you can click on it. So today I'm presenting a book that I really loved. It's called The War That Saved My Life, written by Kimberly Brubaker Bradley, which has 316 pages and is edited by Puffin Books. So short summary, Ada is a 10-year-old girl living with her mom and her brother Jamie, and this is all during the Second World War. So we are having this kind of vibe that everything is very difficult, and especially for Ada and her brother Jamie, because their mom does not love them. She really hates them and she makes their life miserable, especially Ada because she has a clubfoot. So one day Jamie is going to be sent away and Ada decides to go with him so she isn't separated from her brother and she finally gets away from her mom. So from there on, Susan, a lovely woman, is going to adopt them for the length of the war, but their mom can take them back anytime, and this is really like a sword over their heads because they never know if they're going to go back to their mom's apartment or if they're going to stay with Susan, which is really nice to them. So as you can see, this book won the Newbery Honor, so it was part of the book that won a prize category in Québec en novembre challenge. So of course I kind of had high expectations for this book and I was not deceived. It was great. I have to admit that at the beginning I thought it was a little slow to begin. We were having there were things happening, but it wasn't really it didn't keep you hanging on for more. But I really liked it because it was, it was sweet and it was enjoyable, and the conclusion is the best. Really, there's this thing that happens in the last pages, and I gasped, and then I finished the book, and I had actual tears running down my cheeks. I was crying, guys, and this does not happen with every book I read, so to tell you how good this book was, I actually cried at the end. That book is really touching, and there are a lot of emotions going on inside you when you're reading it because you're reading the reality of a little 10-year-old girl who's been told all her life that she's a cripple and she doesn't deserve to live or to see outside and to be seen. Her mother doesn't want to see people that she has a disappointment, that she made a daughter that is a pure disappointment to society, and so you really live with that state that Ada is constantly rejected, and she continues to reject herself, even if Susan likes her. Well, she says that Susan doesn't want them, and she's always rejecting herself, and this is so sad. And you have the reality of Susan, you have the reality of Jamie, and you have all kinds of truths that are really getting mingled together to create an astonishing story. It's so touching, and you get really you get to understand the point of view of Ada and how every person in this story is feeling. And I learned a lot about World War II, to be honest. I didn't know as much as I do now, and really there are high emotions with that too. Fear and sadness, and they're looking out always for spies and bombs, and it's really something that's really touching and made me cry. So yeah, I think that was a great book if you want to enjoy a good read, which is, it's light and it's so profound at the same time. This is really an artwork. So that's all for today. I hope you liked the video and I made you want to read that gem book. So if you did like the video, give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to put the little bell for the notifications. Bye!